I just moved out the shop.
Middle child syndrome.
No, I'm the oldest, sweets.
Well, I'm talking about with us. You have the middle child syndrome.
No, I don't recognize that.
I'm the
not
middle
I'm the
child.
oldest, sweets.
I'm the middle of five.
He be trying me.
Y'all be trying each
you
other.
be trying me.
Y'all be trying each other.
Like you don't know your herbs.
I need to fill
You
this
just
up
mind
for
your
real.
salon.
You
Huh?
need
I
to
should
learn
fill
your
this up for
herbs.
real.
No, you
Yeah,
good.
herbs.
It's good. Whatever's comfortable with you.
Marijuana.
Okay.
You trying to stick your mouth in my drink?
Oh Lord.
You want
All
to
right. Y'all
All
ready?
right. So that one's recording. These aren't. If you can record off these, hit the record button for me.
Y'all, we starting out with bro talks, and I think we're
starting out
gonna
with-
call it hate mail because y'all have to be ready for this. I just need y'all to prep yourselves.
Let me grab my phone.
So we're starting off with what?
It's bro talks. It's a segment where basically people ask questions, want advice, and things of that nature.
What's
This
wrong?
first one is a little bit of a doozy.
Is that from the one me?
I was just doing one.
What happened?
We're doing 1A show, but we
Yeah,
open
one
it up.
per
We
one
open
per
it up.
episode. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2. What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you guys for tuning in to ACTV Plus Culture Club, where we spell club with 2 B's. Like we do on every episode, we're going to reintroduce ourselves from our right to our left. State your name and who do you choose, Normani or Chloe?
What's up, everybody? This your boy Mega Body, and I choose them both. They both amazing.
All right, cop out. Next.
What's up? I'm Jay. I gotta go with Chloe. I love Normani though, but I gotta go with Chloe.
What's going on, beautiful people? I am Wes, and I choose Normani hands down. Both artists are relatively different, but Normani just got this about her that's just so hot to me.
So everybody, it's your boy Tyrese. You can follow me on IG at Gym Shoes. I'm not going to choose between Armani and Chloe, only because Armani, whatever it is.
Normani. So rude.
I'm not going to choose between either. I think both artists are amazing. But I just always wonder why with black culture we always have to choose. With Caucasian artists, they never compare or choose between each other. They just accept that each artist are amazing. So I'm not choosing both artists.
Not true. They put Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera against each other all the time. Next.
What's good? I'm Zafar. They're both very talented people. They both have their own lane. I feel like which they're stronger in. So, they're both talented people. I love them both. I'm not about to choose between.
All right.
I'm Corday Lee, and I choose Chloe.
All right. There we go. So only one person chose Normani. Wow.
Why
That's
you
very
choose Chloe?
She's all around talented.
Okay.
She's
She's
powerful.
an all-around queen. Okay.
She's powerful looks, powerful dance, powerful voice.
interesting.
And
Well, as y'all can see, we have a guest on today's episode. Can you introduce yourself again, where you come from, what you do? Tell the world.
I'm Corday Lee of Corday Creative in the Daily Cup. I do creative design and creative production. I work in film and TV, and I'm here.
All right. Well, welcome.
All love here.
Everybody follow him. Information will be below. So every episode moving forward, we're going to start off with Bro Talk. So I'm going to hand it over to Jay.
All right, guys, buckle up because bro talks is I think we're gonna call it hate mail for today. When I read this, I was like clutching my pearls. I don't even have no pearls.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. They said I don't know where to put this, so I'm putting this here. I have a question that I would like to have answered on Culture Club. So for that, you're welcome. Here we go. Tyrese is my least favorite on the panel. In an episode, he was bragging about ghosting and dumping a guy because he cried and showed his emotions to him. And in another episode, he was bragging about sleeping with and going out on dates with married men. All this proves that evil people constantly win in life. Tyrese has money and multiple streams of income despite doing immoral stuff, while I struggle hard to make ends meet while staying moral and having ethics. The universe can help a homewrecker like Tyrese, but not me, who strives to be good. Why do you think this shit is cute? Y'all, Tyrese, would you like to respond to this?
Absolutely. This post was actually sent to me, Now I'm a very loving person, but I had to also make sure I wrote something so that I was able to address everything. Everything that comes to me comes out of a place from love. So this is what I have to say to you, viewer. The two B's, this is Culture Club. The two B's stand for bold and blunt. That means we are honest about the things we share with each other and our viewers. Some things I share are things that happened in the past, and some are present. I want to first address the whole crying thing and being emotional. That experience happened 13 years ago. I've grown a lot since then, and I've said it many, many times. We change and we stay the same throughout our life's journey. When I was younger, I was immature. I had some shallow traits, and maybe I was a bit selfish. Now I'm a loving man that I'm creating daily to be the best version of myself that I can be. I'm emotional, so I don't mind if a man cries because I do embrace and support the freeness of being vulnerable. Right now, I am single. I am a single man, and I don't desire to date nor be with a married man. What I desire is a healthy relationship that's goal driven and supportive. And we both are helping each other become also the best version of ourselves that we can be. I am successful because I work hard, and I've been that way since I was 11 years old. Culture Club for me is meaningful, and I realize that this is a platform that we all can grow from, including you, the viewers. I may be your least favorite, and that's okay. However, we all represent someone who is just like us, and for that, this may be a healing space for everyone to grow. I'm sorry your life is difficult. Success doesn't just come from being a good person. It comes from hard work, being driven and motivated, having a great support system, having dreams and actually pursuing them, integrity, character, and a great brand. Anyone who knows me knows that I am giving, I'm funny as fuck, sensitive, caring, and very diligent in providing a safe place for you to totally be yourself and feeling amazing while writing the chapters of your life. I pray that you get the things you desire, and I take your comment very dear to heart. Just know this, when you watch this show, I hope you can find a space that comes with compassion, understanding, and love. I wish the best for you.
All right. I mean, can't say it any better than that. That was really nice, friend. That was really nice. Yeah. So, viewer, thank you for watching Culture Club, first off. Second off, I would like to kind of apologize. And the reason why I say kind of is because we all had a reaction when we heard the situations that he talked about. And my reaction, speaking for me specifically, made it seem like this was a current Tyrese situation that I was dealing with. And I didn't really make it seem like this was the past situation. I'm like, Tyrese, I'm so, oh my God, I'm shocked. What are you talking about? I'm so dumbfounded was the phrase I used, the word that I used. So thank you for clarifying that. And I do apologize. But at the same time, we are to be bold and blunt. I mean, that's the reason why I do Culture Club, right? Because unfortunately, a lot of us members of the LGBTQ community have to be quiet, have to be silent. We don't have a voice. We can't speak on whatever topic we want to speak on. And so that's what this is for, is to create a space where all different types of people of the eligibility crew can talk and not have to worry about any kind of situation. So I don't know, I'm a bit hurt by that comment that you sent because that was very dark and like negative. But yeah, hopefully he addressed your concerns. Anybody else?
Listen, my mouth is still on the floor. It puts me in a situation where being on this panel, it makes me feel like, damn, I can't even be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I know that we put ourselves out there for everybody to have opinions in some sort of way, but you have to understand, if it's not you, then who? If it's not me, then who? It's going to be somebody else and their opinions and their life experiences, and we are literally giving you a piece of ourselves that, you know, we're allowing you to learn from. You know, pick and choose what you want from out of this situation, but I really don't feel like any of us needs to be demonized or villainized for anything that we say. I mean, it's an opinion, we all have one, and you know, just like you are entitled to yours. And we made sure that we read it so that you didn't feel like we were sweeping anything under the rug, because it's not always going to be roses. But at the end of the day, whoa.
Yeah, I was shocked. I said this to Jay because of Bro Talks, and he was like, ah. I was like, I know, right? Damn.
It's like I really was like, I don't want. I actually didn't want you to see it. I didn't want you to. I didn't want to address it at first because I was like, it. When I read it, it came from a space of, I don't know. It was just so mean.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, damn, I know you as a nice person. I know you as a great person. And I guess I owe him an apology as well, because I remember telling him, I pray you, find a space, or find a person that gives you the space to be human, when he told us that. So again, I guess we both, responded thinking like this was how he is in the normal and in the now, which could have helped to garner this response. But it hurt a little bit, and I'm really proud of you of the way that you responded, because I would have said, "Girl, fuck you."
I'm definitely proud of you for the way you responded. To the viewer, I really do feel like you should look within. Everybody has their challenges and their struggles. I don't know that you should be projecting it on anyone else. It's hard out here for everybody. And I don't know how that made you hate Tyrese or be upset with him by the comment that he made. Like he said, he was speaking from his past experiences. I think it's fair that we understand, because I understood exactly what you were saying. And in the moment, in the circumstance, not that I don't allow men or people to cry around me, but I don't know that that was the right timing. He was around new people that he didn't know. And, everybody was having fun. So it was kind of awkward, I think is probably the better word. But you should definitely speak to someone, get some help, man. I'm serious, get some help, man. It's hard for all of us. That's the bottom line, honestly.
So far.
I mean, yeah, kind of backfire on what Antoine said. I mean, listening to you at first, I'm just like, bro, like that's not okay. Like I feel like you should definitely be courteous and understand when somebody's in an emotional state and be there for them, if anything. But at the same time, like this is years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, your mind is not set up to grasp all of that and understand that, it's a work in progress for everybody. And just like you, I mean, I get it. When you explain like how you just did just now, I understand it. But the episode, I was just like, damn, like that's how you feel. That's how you gonna do.
I think
And you was on his side.
I was on my side
And I still stand with my friend.
because I think that
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't play by
No, no, that's
It was
not.
bad for me.
No,
I'll just say
no.
the one thing that I wanted to make clear, it wasn't the thing about him crying, because, and I was younger as well. It was the level and the extent that he was crying. He was crying so hysterically, and it was for a long time. And at that time, I was 13 years younger than I am. I didn't know how to handle that situation. I just knew how to get out. I'm not a crier. Now I am way more emotional than I was when I was younger. I've been through so many things. So you can cry around me. I don't want nobody to feel like,
Yeah,
hey, Tyrese, because I can't cry. No, be yourself. I love emotional, someone that's real. So be yourself. You can cry around me. I promise.
So I have to add to this, right? Because I have to say, like, your that episode and that comment created like discussions at tables that I was at, right? And so we went to dinner. I helped celebrate a buddy of mine's birthday. And it was the question of what do you do and this and that and the third. And actually the birthday boy brought it up, and he was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that Tyrese said that." And everybody was like, "What you talking about? What you talking about?" So I showed them the clip, right? And it was interesting because it was a diverse table. What I mean by diverse table, it wasn't all black and it wasn't all gay. So a straight woman looked at the video and she laughed a little bit, and she was like, "Well, I kind of understand where he's coming from." She was like, "How was he crying? I mean, like the boy said he was crying, he was hysterical or whatever." And then another woman was like, "I wouldn't like ghost the boy, but I would have pulled him aside and brought him into a different room of the house and talked to him there or something like that." So she was like, "Yeah, but the crying in front of the table, that's a bit much," or whatever the case may be. So there are other individuals out there that kind of agree with the situation. But yeah, thank you for your response.
And that's why I love your input, because for this, again, for me, Culture Club, I'm learning a lot. When we express our stories and our experiences, one thing I love about each and every person here, we don't just stick to what we've been through or our opinion. We're all open to learn new things. So that's the type of person I am. And anyone that is around me knows about that I'm love and I'm support. You can be yourself. So again, to the viewer, I hope everything works out. And I hope things get better. I hope things don't stay such a struggle and so hard. And I hope you're able to make more money and live life.
Corday, what do you think?
From the outside looking in, I feel like we all have a responsibility to our emotions, and not to put out so much on the table. And I think that comes with, learning and self-respect and maturity. So I'm with I like the speech. It was great.
And that concludes Bro Talk.
How can
for this
people submit and send in stuff? What is the right way? Because that summit was actually on YouTube. So what is the right way to submit?
So I put some questions and things that on my IG, which is Lear, LE_HEIR. You're welcome to DM me. You're welcome to respond to my Bro Talks promo that I do put on my IG in my stories. Or you can send it to any one of these guys that you want. Like, it doesn't just have to be me. If you have a question, comment and or concern, obviously, as Bro Talks has become the suggestion box, and and anything else that you want, we are more than likely going to respond to it. I've had a lot of different responses, and I do pick and choose based off of what I feel like the topics are, but I do receive them, I do read them, and a lot of times I'm responding within my inbox to the person to try to get down to the information that you actually want, instead of
You know what I think we may need?
What's
A
that?
whole episode of just Bro Talk.
Bro Talk.
Would y'all like that?
That's gonna put, if that's what you guys want, let us know. We can make it happen.
That way we'll be able to reach more questions and answer.
All right. Well, we started off with Tyrese. We're going to continue with Tyrese. What you watching, Tyrese?
All right. So this segment is called "What Are You Watching?" We, Culture Club, the panel, we want to know what it is you're watching. Is it a TV show, a TV series? Is it something that's your favorite movie? We want to know. For me, I kind of struggle with this part. I'm the type of guy that kind of watches the same thing over. Golden Girls, 227, Moesha, stuff like that. I know the movies I watched. Favorite movie, Color Purple. I can watch that over again. What's Love Got to Do with Life and Friday? All three of them, but the number one, Friday, is my favorite. The most recent show is a series that I began watching. Was really, really good. It's called The Era from Detroit. I'm not sure if any one of you have watched it, but I told West about it. It's really, really good. But let me explain why I love it. It's a comedy. It's suspense. It's just interesting because it starts out with a lady that's struggling with her marriage, so she kind of separates from her husband and moves in her mom's house. So then she gets on the Tinder app. We all know Tinder. And she swipes right on a guy. They go on a date. Their connection is amazing. Their connection is so amazing that they started saying that they're going to pretend like this is their third date. They end up having a little sex later that night. So then they actually planned another date the next day. So the next day came and she's texting, she's calling. This kind of goes with our episode of ghosting.
Oh,
And that was the first time she
that's probably why he liked it.
That's why.
But that was the first time she gave it up. They pretended like
Not she gave it up, he gave it up too.
well, that's what he wanted.
Yeah, and she did too. However, so she goes to tell her friends that, hey, I went on this date and we had another date planned the next day, and I called and I texted, I didn't hear from this guy. They was like, well, you've been ghosted. He ghosted you. She was like, no, he did not ghost me. Push comes to shove, it shows at the end of the first episode.
Don't tell it all now.
As he's texting her, somebody does something. So it isn't actually what the friends thought it was. So she actually starts to become a private investigator. And the whole show to the last episode on the season, it goes to her trying to find this man because he just completely ghosted her. So please check out DR from Detroit. Please send in as well what shows or TV series or
That's
movies
on
that you're watching.
TBT Plus.
That's on BET Plus. I know it's not the same show.
EBT
Plus.
He did say he
Come on, EBT.
Cordell, what are you watching?
I know.
Oh, I do want to know, what are y'all watching?
The last thing I think, I would say Non-Perfect Strangers on Hulu.
Okay.
It's not black, unfortunately.
No,
So have any black
Okay,
people in it?
Yeah, it does. It does. It does have a black couple, but I like the complexity of the script. It is basically about 9 perfect strangers. There's a family, there's a couple. It's just 9 groups of people that go to this resort for peace, and like they just unveil all of their secrets, and it's
It's a drama, comedy.
It's a drama.
Okay.
Starring Nicole Kidman.
Okay.
Oh, I love
It's really
that.
good.
I just recently tuned into Netflix and got into Baby Reindeer. It's been out for a minute. Oh, y'all seen it already?
Yeah,
Everybody saw it.
I've seen it.
Everybody saw it. Okay, so
I've never
just not
seen
these two.
And I'm
But
very
it's-
fanatic, and I watch movies all the time.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you should.
I watch
watch
the
it.
Chucky series. I'm watching the new Bird Box. I'm watching everything that's new, that's out, that's in the top 10. I'm watching it.
So why didn't you see Baby Reindeer?
it was
like
like
number
that.
one.
It's in the
still
top
up
10.
there.
It's been in the top 10.
And
I think
what
it's
is
like
it
number
on?
7 now.
It's on Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Baby Reindeer.
I-
And there's no
I've
black
been
people in
looking
that
for it.
either.
Nope.
No
That's
black
probably
people.
why I watched it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard for me to watch all white, but if it's good, then I get into it. But Baby Reindeer is very different. For me, I like it better than you. You first season was really good, but then the season after it just started to lose me.
Oh yeah, I lost.
But Baby Reindeer took a different approach. The antagonist is a woman, and just the non-conventional type of looking woman, and it's really really good. The acting is good, and the man is non-conventional looking as well. So the ending is crazy and dark.
I wouldn't encourage people to watch it, but it's a really good watch.
It's
It's a good one.
it's really
Why?
Because
it's-
it's taking money out of our pockets.
I love to when black people in something. That's always my second question. Is there black people in it? Not that I won't watch it, but I need to see us on screen. It's just
I just say it takes money out of America's pockets in general because it's
It's
overseas.
unused, yeah.
And so like because of the negotiations and the strike, everybody's filming things overseas. So we making it number one. They're gonna keep pushing films. And we're out of work.
I got you.
makes sense. What are you watching? What are you watching?
I think it's called The Evil Red or something on Netflix. Have y'all seen that?
I saw the thumbnail. I didn't know if I
It's
was gonna
good,
watch
y'all.
it.
It's dark. It's good.
It's a drama thriller.
It's dubbed over, isn't it? It's like
It's a.
it's like overseas. Like is it
It may
Madrid?
be. It may be. I don't know, but it's kind of dark. Y'all should just check it. I don't want to tell y'all anything about it. Just check it out.
Okay.
It's really, really, it's really, really good.
So have y'all seen what I told y'all to watch? Lovely Bones. Did
Yeah,
you
we saw it.
anybody go and watch
Yeah.
the movie? Hi, my name is.
Yeah, we were supposed to watch it together.
Sorry, so
Yeah.
have a movie night.
We were supposed to watch The Impossible together too. Did you see that?
impossible.
It's impossible.
Oh, so now you're shrugging
That's
it
the
off
one
like I
that's
didn't mention
supposed to
that.
cry,
You mentioned your movie. We supposed to remember yours. Y'all gonna remember
I
mine?
don't remember you saying nothing about
Oh, okay. Well, go back and rewind tape.
As far as from
Yeah,
what
well,
I'm
on
watching,
tapes.
currently on Netflix, I'm watching a show called Eric.
Just playing Eric.
It's called Eric. It's
Sounds boring.
Ooh.
so does cilantro and lasagna.
Oh.
But what I'm saying, you guys really need to watch it because it's a movie that is about a missing child, and I'm gonna just put it like that. There is black people in it, but there are black people in it. Okay. Plural. I think it's a really good watch because it's not the typical, who done it situation. I don't want to give too much away, but a movie that I'm really proud of that I watched is on Tubi actually called Snatched with V. Bozeman as the star. If you guys don't know her, she was you first saw her on Empire. She was the first person you ever saw on Empire. She's an amazing, talented actress. Actually lives in Atlanta. She's amazing in this show.
What character is she playing?
She's the main character. She gives you J-Lo and enough. She gives you she's Tomb Raider.
what did she play in Empire?
Oh,
She was the singer.
her
that,
name was actually Veronica.
Oh, Veronica.
And she's
in Black Panther now.
What is
from
love?
Empire. Yeah,
What is love? Like she's
It's
a singer.
amazing.
She's
She was
a-
Black with
Yes,
the Black
yes,
Panther
I
too?
like her.
I don't believe she was in.
Maybe I'm
Black
thinking of somebody else.
But V. Bozeman, she's amazing. Shout out to her. And it is the #1 movie on Tubi. So you only do the top tens. Make sure you check that out.
You know what? Tubi has actually come up a lot. I went on there last night, and they have so many movies.
They do got a lot of stuff up there. I be gagging myself. I be up there like, oh shit, y'all got this up
I
there.
ain't even clicked on it.
Yeah, I can do too. All right, so we are going to move on to the regular topics. In a prior video, we had some P. Diddy fans at the table, and then a horrible video came out, and everybody was like reneging on their stance. So, would anybody like to readdress their?
I want to start first. Y'all. I'm so glad you brought this up. I was gonna try to sneak this in. To Cassie, I definitely want to apologize to you. From the video I saw, from the little bit that I saw, I felt like that I saw you trying to leave, and I saw Diddy attacking you, I want to apologize. For me, there's zero tolerance for that, and I may not understand all the reasons why you stayed, but I don't think you got enough money from Diddy. I'm disgusted by it, and I love Diddy, but that's disgusting.
I think it's for reasons like this we should normalize actually just going to believe the victims of whoever is speaking
That's
out.
sticky though.
Although it is sticky, evidence is evidence, and regardless of the situation of how, like, if it's sad that she had to put so much evidence out there in order to be believed instead of just for it to be.
I don't think anybody at the table did not believe anything that she was saying.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not.
They was always around each other. I mean, it was why would she lie about something?
Well,
and
people lie all
she-
the time. Like people are
But
ruined.
when you're in a public eye like she was for years at a time, why would she just lie about stuff that was going on in a relationship?
People do all
Yeah,
the time.
but again, I don't think anybody at the table thought that she was
Who
lying.
has lied?
No, I'm not saying that. I just think that there are a lot of people that lie.
There's been in a long-term relationship and just lie, and the camera eye when the eyes on you, when you have that attention on you, why do you feel the need to lie? I knew she was.
People lie for no
I knew
reason.
she was, and she was right, and she was saying what happened, like,
yeah.
and it was an honest response. It was what happened in her life. So I mean, it is what it is. It's no lie or
I'm just
nothing
saying,
wrong
like,
with
in
what happened.
general.
It is what it is.
I'm just saying in general.
But I think when you put everything into perspective and you put everything in place, I think it falls into line. It falls to how everything is falling out right now.
So I'm just saying in general, when we hear these claims coming from whoever, man, woman, dog, or cat, we should first think about the victim in this stance and how much it took for them to bring it up, number one. And then just at least condition ourselves to have an inkling of compassion and just believing them for whatever they felt they went through.
Well, that's
Now,
what I'm saying.
if they have to, if it goes to where they have to do the proving of it and the evidence, that's one thing.
So why is it that we can have compassion and still be waiting on the evidence? I don't know that I should believe everything that someone says because they said of the victim.
Well, I do. I want to say this because to me, Cassie always had like a sadness to her, even when she would take pictures with Diddy. And then probably when she shaved her head, that's probably she was probably over because they say when women cut their hair, they going through a lot. Anywho, what I didn't appreciate about Diddy was when the allegations first came out, he was denying them. He was saying that the truth will come out. Instead of apologizing right there because he had already knew what happened, right? So then he comes out with an apology after the video comes out, after you denying what actually happened. So to me, it was a thumbs down for me. And being on Making the Bed, and knowing Diddy, kind of, I regret that I gave him a cheesecake.
And seeing how he treated the girls in general, he treated them like shit.
He treats everybody like shit. That's his thing.
Like, it just makes you look back on everything that he has did, and then you look at what's going on now, and it's like, bro, like, you just a piece of shit, right?
So are we putting him in the same cancellation box as most people did with R. Kelly in terms of are we not listening to his music? Are we,
I never.
let's not-
If y'all even recall my last,
I mean, I didn't listen
when
to a
I
lot of
talked
it.
about this whole situation, I don't. Diddy, I'm not a fan of Diddy. I've never been a fan of Diddy. I know he was a piece of shit from day one. Just in general, the way he did the girl group, and it was just like he's not a good person.
Right.
He does recognize good talent. I'll give him that.
He recognized good talent, but then he turned around and turned the talent that he built
From sugar to shit.
to sugar and shit. Oh,
You ain't shit.
When there's smoke, there's fire, and when it comes to someone that's in that type of position who has the power to put people on or ruin them or whatever the case is, they're gonna take that power and they're gonna do what they want with it. So it's not hard to believe for me. Like I already knew all of this shit was valid, and I know there's way worse.
Yeah.
Like we watch
imagine.
everything's based off of film and TV. Like real life is based off film and TV. It can be as fanatical as we want it to be,
But it's happened.
but it's happened. He has body. Well,
everything
allegedly.
ain't came out. Everything ain't even out yet.
Yeah, it's not out.
You only got the little sneak peek.
Now, I do want to say that when it comes to that apology, part of the settlement was the fact that they both cannot say each other's
Names, yeah.
They cannot speak to each other directly. And it can't be done on social media, publicly, video, or otherwise. So that's why the apology was more general. No, I'm not.
I'm not here for
coming
that.
for him. I'm not taking to his side or anything like that.
That's
But
a
a lot of
cop-out.
people were saying, "Say her name, say her name,"
can't.
and yeah, he can't. That was the reason why
For me, that feels
he
like
was
a cop-out.
generalizing his. I was fucked up.
I just hate that. I just
But
hate
this
that
is
he
why.
said that
This
he
is
was
why
in
you
dark
talk
place.
about somebody who has.
Dark place or not,
Let him
you
finish.
still
Let him
don't-
finish. Let him finish.
You talk about somebody who has publicly at this point drugged someone who we're giving the excuse of this person has a godlike complex, and we're going to see her and we're like, oh, he can't say her name because of the law and the NDA.
Well, the law. Well, he
He's-
was supposed to beat her ass because of the law.
Exactly.
So,
Like he's been
different. He in the hot
he's been
seat
like
now.
I mean he's been in a hot seat for the past
5 years.
5
Yeah.
to 10 years. He's been in the hottest of seats. This not.
But was that an excuse for him saying he was in a dark space? Because when I'm in a dark space, I don't just go
Yeah.
hit people.
It
So that
wasn't
was
excuse.
kind of
It was
Oh,
as
yeah.
apology.
Yeah.
I'm not.
The law is the law. I
excusing
mean, it's what it
anything.
is.
I'm
Like,
just saying
nothing-
that was
it's
the
not-
reason
it's
why
not
he was
right.
correct.
Yeah.
There's certain shit you just do not do. You shouldn't, and there's no reason for you to, however he was feeling during the moment, for you to act on how you acted. Like it's just ridiculous. It's stupid.
All right. So from the left to the right, we're gonna close off on your final stance on the P Diddy situation, starting with Colder.
Get counseling, and your career should just be over. If you're gonna take advantage of it, take it from him.
I already said from day one, I don't listen to you anyway. I only know what I've been seeing and hearing, but from what I've been seeing and hearing, it's not good. It's like you got this big legacy that you say you have, or they say you have, and it's not even that. It's just giving a whole underlying story.
All I gotta say is,
I love it.
It's interesting. The concept of human beings having so much power in the